Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's panel discussion on Education Reform 2035. I'm your moderator, Charles Joshua Calzado. Welcome to our discussion on Education 4.0. Over the next decade, we'll need to transform our educational system to prepare students for a rapidly changing world. It's about embracing innovation, technology, and personalized learning to make education more engaging, relevant, and future ready. Let's explore how to bring this vision to life. I am here today to introduce to you the first panel, Mr. Neba, the industry tech expert with expertise integrating technology. Next is Ms. Obarto, school principal with a focus on leading educational innovation, followed by Ms. Pasqua, classroom teacher with hands-on experience in adapting tech-driven teaching methods. Then Mr. Betancourt, student representative, shared insights from the student viewpoint and advocated for educational changes. And lastly, Ms. Ragojas, the policymaker shaping the future education policy. Thank you for being here today. Please briefly share with us how you define Education 4.0, Mr. Neva, and why does society demand it?
So, good morning everyone. So, Education 4.0 is a learning approach that uses modern tech like AI personalized learning to prepare students for the fourth industrial revolution. And the society demand it to ensure the workforce is highly skilled in cutting edge technologies, capable of continuous learning and prepared to innovate in industry constantly reshaped by these advanced digital tools. And that's all. Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
Thank you also, Mr. Nueva, for the answer. Next is Ms. Pasqua. From your experience, what are the key challenges in implementing Education 4.0 in the Philippine schools?
So, I'm Miss Pasco and I'm a classroom teacher. So, the biggest challenge for Philippine school in adapting education 4.0, preventing students from over-relying new tech like AI. So, this goal is to teach them how to use these tools to enhance their learning and critical thinking, rather than just finding quick answer without real comprehension or effort. It's about smart tech use that strengthens their mind, not replace them. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Neva and Ms. Pasqua, for the insightful contributions. Now, a critical aspect of preparing it for Education 4.0 is curriculum reform, not just updating content, but ensuring it's flexible enough for constantly evolving world. My question for Ms. Regojas is how will you re- how will you reform the curriculum and prioritize the ethical tech use by 2035? Ms. Regojas?
Good morning, good day everyone. I'm Ragohos, a policymaker. To make sure teach is used ethically, we will require lesson on being a good digital citizen using AI responsibly. And we'll also train our teachers and update our rules regularly. And thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Regojas, for that insightful approach. Now, our student representative, Mr. Bitancourt, is here to share the voice of the learners. As a student representative, how will you ensure students have a say in shaping this flexible curriculum so it truly prepares you for the future you'll be entering?
Thank you, sir. As a student representative, making sure our voices are heard by setting up regular ways for us to speak up, like surveys and open discussions, and having meetings where students can share what they think about our classes, taking all that feedback directly to our teachers and school leaders By understanding what students want and what their future goals are, we can help create a flexible curriculum that really gets us ready for the skills and challenges coming our way.
Thank you, Mr. Bitancur. The student input is clearly vital. Next is Ms. Obarto. The question is for you. With all these changes in curriculum content and flexibility, how will you, as a school principal, support your teachers in reforming their teaching practices to meet and to meet the demands of Education 4.0 and prepare the students for 2035?
Thank you for that questions. Being a school principal, I will support teacher by providing regular training, access to technology, and opportunity to use innovative teaching methods aligned with Education 4.0. I will also encourage collaborations and continuous learning so teachers can effectively prepare students for the skills and future career needed by 2035 and so on. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful answer. All right, Ms. Pascua and Ms. Obarto, by considering the rise of AI, how will we ensure the authenticity and integrity of student work and assessments for the next 10 years?
So, as a classroom teacher, I will focus on in class, like supervised tasks and assessment that require personal voice and critical analysis that information recall. So, this means students must depend their work and show their own thinking process. And that's all. Thank you so much.
So,
Next is Ms. Obarto.
as a, as a school principal, I will ensure authenticity by prioritizing performance-based assessment like live demonstration and unique project creations. Our teachers will also be equipped with AI detection tools and strategies to verify students' authorship and so on.
Thank you for the answer, Ms. Pasco and Ms. Obarto. Next is, what role should industry and tech experts play in shaping technology in the future of education 4.0? This is for the panelist, Mr. Nueva, the industry/tech expert for the next 10 years.
So, thank you for that question. So, as a tech expert, industry and tech experts should actively collaborate with educators to integrate emerging technologies responsibly, ensuring that solutions align with pedagogical needs and prepare students for future workforce demand in education 4.0. Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
Thank you also, Mr. Nueva. For the last question, what skills should school prioritize teaching to prepare students for job that doesn't exist yet? Mr. Bitancourt?
Okay, thank you, sir. Education 4.0 prepares students for unknown job by teaching them how to think critically, solve problems creatively, adapt quickly to new challenges, and use technology effectively, rather than just memorizing facts. That's all. Thank you so much, moderator.
Thank you, Mr. Bitancourt. And thank you to our brilliant panelists, Mr. Nueva, Ms. Obarto, Ms. Pasqua, and Mr. Bitancourt. Lastly, Ms. Ragojas. Today, we didn't just talk about Education 4.0. We mapped out a path to empower our next generation for 2035. It's clear how our future education system will be dynamic, built on adaptable skills, supported by constantly evolving methods, and shaped by every voices. This journey is vital, and with the collective wisdom shared today, I'm certain we're on the right track. Thank you all for being part of this crucial conversation. This concludes our panel. Have a wonderful day to you all.